Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into a terrific Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. We trade together, so we don't trade alone. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got Brad in the house. We got Brandy in the house, our resident rare earth mineral expert. We got Chaim in the house. We got Mark. We got rare earth mineral Mark in the house. We got Rickster in the house, and we got Rick's Fathom note taker, which is always kind of cool. I guess that's something that Rick set up to record notes or something, which is really cool. So I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a great day to be alive. And the E-minis are up 10 points, 0.15%. The NASDAQ, not as much, but as we can see, very, very similar. And NASDAQ up 14 points. Things seem to be going well in the market. The VIX has gone from 20 down to 17. AD is 171. The AD high was 221. AD low, negative 101. With the AD being 221, we would think that we'd probably be even higher up than what we are now. Let's look at the big green monster. Hard to believe it's 21 days in and that we will be drawing the big green monster the day after Nick Saban's birthday. Nick Saban burned on Halloween, of all places, of all times. So we are at the point of control. We've got a new point of control here. We know that the E-minis would probably love to explore this little area of low volume. So, but it's also being held up here and being held up by this area, which would be the 50% line, which would be half of our uh, uh, fair value zone, which is the half there. So these serves as support and resistance, as you can see. And people on Facebook or on YouTube are like, how does that work? It's almost like you made a deal with the devil. And I'm like, well, if I made a deal with the devil or Blake Young made a deal with the devil, there ought to be a way that we ought to be able to use this more than what we use it. I mean, there ought to be ways to make decisions on this thing. And I'm not sure exactly what those decisions are. I just know that the information is there and it oftentimes serves as support and resistance. We just don't know what to do with it. Brandy, give us an update on our rare earth minerals. How's things going?
Well, it is definitely as the world of minerals turn. It is up and down, up and down. Yesterday was an up day, today is a down day. So it swings, swings, swings.
Which one should we look at today? Give me the ticker that.
Let's let's see here. You know what I'd love for you to look at, not related to minerals too, but is see what the heck that short squeeze on Beyond Meat is doing. Does that actually look the BYND? Have you been keeping up with that at all? It's crazy.
Look at that. Wow, that stock's only $2.35. Look at that.
It was up 127% yesterday.
Isn't that crazy? Why? They just say it's a short squeeze. It's
It's a
it's kind of
short squeeze, like one of these GameStop things online right now.
look at that. Well, I could tell you that it would probably love to revisit this area right here in the 153 to $2 area.
Okay.
And we know it's really comfortable here, right? We know it's comfortable here. Without drawing the big green monster on it, it would be, I guess we could draw the big green monster and see where some potential support and resistance is on it. Let's see. Let's go to beyond. Let's go to clean chart. Let's do that real quick, like beyond meat, which is something I would never eat.
Same.
I mean, God made cows, right? And he made them taste good for a reason.
Amen. Amen.
So this is September for October. So let's go right here. Well, it won't take me but a second. Let's draw it here to there. And then we'll go here. We'll edit. And we'll do the high of 299. And we'll do the low of $1.23.
Okay.
Yeah, I could never imagine eating that. It's like when I go to McDonald's or to Burger King and they've got that Beyond Meat Impossible Whopper. I'm like, why? You're Burger freaking King.
Exactly.
What are you doing? And then We only go to the 100 there. Then we take this and we activate it. And we take the 0 to the 200 line right there. And then we take the 100 and we put it right there. Bingo. So we remove that and we edit this and we say this is set for October. And we believe we're looking at Beyond Meat. This is interesting.
I
We go
know.
from rare earth minerals to Beyond Meat. All right, so now let's go back to the volume profile and see if this shows us anything. And we'll type in Beyond. Okay. Price was hanging around the 100% line when it dropped. We kind of got some support here at the 150 line. Comes on down, drops down to the low. And it's playing out at its point of control. Jumps up, and now our 150 line becomes support. Pops up, goes up here. Our line up here becomes a little bit of resistance, 248. And I still think the same thing. I think that this thing probably is overdone. Now it probably wants to visit this area. And then
Okay.
there's a strong affinity for this 65 area back here.
Okay.
So but it says that it is oversold for the fair value gap above, for the fair value zone above. So if it continues to stay in here, which I would doubt,
Yeah.
I would think that it's going to pop back down here. But if it did stay here, then potentially you could look at 329.
Okay. Yeah, it's been interesting. I got in and out of it earlier, made a quick few $100 and got out. So
Let's see what your ABAT is doing. You
yeah,
got out of
that
it.
was the other one I was going to ask you about because, I got out of 90% of it and, Steve exited all of his, but it's been one of the better stocks for me in anyways in the mineral world. So,
Yeah, had a nice little move up there yesterday, right? And then it's just
hmm
kind of moving up. I would say that it probably wants to visit. It's at its point of control now. Probably wants to visit this area here where no volume
Okay.
is traded.
Okay.
So that's
Good.
an interesting one. What's the other one? U, right?
Let's do you. Yeah.
We don't have the big green monster, but let's just look at it here. Is down 8% today. How about that?
hmm
And always loves to visit its point of control. Problem is, if we stay in this area here, it'll have a new point of control here.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't really tell much about this. There's not really a lot of gaps that I see that it would like to visit, but it's probably wanting to get back to that point of control.
Okay.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's look at our linear regression. I like that we're looking at some of these different type stocks and everything. And I don't know. I need to pull the trigger at some point on. I think I'm gonna to play with $10,000 on the rare minerals and just I got to figure out a plan because all and two. I tried to open my account back up at Thinkorswim, and they're like, we don't have a record of you having an account under that. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I showed them my account application and I showed them an old statement. Oh, I'm sorry, we still don't have that information. So I would have to go through a lot of work to get so I just would have to trade anything that was here at this one. Um, Now you see, I did move some money back over. We were at 36,000 here. So we moved some money back over to the Crimson account here. Up a little bit today. Our TQQQ is up a little bit today. So now we would think that we would have a theta of 63. And I think it's going down. What are my positions? Do I still have that ES position? Yeah, but that now is only 4 theta. Wow. Remember the other day, this was like 17 theta, and now it's only 4 theta, as we only have 10 days left to go. I'm pretty sure that was 17 theta the other day. Now it's only 4 thetas. So our theta number is low, and the market is down a little bit today. Wasn't it down? It's up a little bit today. But it's almost like I need to put a 111 on just to crank that theta up a little bit. So let's look at that. Let's go to trade. Let's go to trade. Oh, good. This one's over 10,000 now. That's good. So let's go to trade. Let's go to MES. Let's just put on one. And what we've been doing is going about 120 days out and finding us a put debit spread of 50 points. So if we buy this one and sell this one, that's 725. Let's move the strikes on up. Oh, moving on up. Hey, I got a strike the other day, copyright strike, because I played, and I've been playing that for years and never got a copyright strike. So I'm not sure why they're copyright striking me today. There's 995. That's 1050. Let's go to 995. See if we get filled at 10 on the 65, 66,000. And jack, crap, squat, nothing. As Yukon Cornelius would say. And we're in. So that's good. So then we'll go to about 60 days. Let's go. What is that noise? What was that? Let's go to 59 days. And let's sell us something for about $20. These have been working really well. Let's go to the 2050 and see if we can get 23 as the mid. Let's don't be, let's don't be, let's go there. And we are in, and we got our, and so that moved our theta from like 24 to 30. So that gave us six. Only got $145 of extrinsic value, but I like it since we added money to the account. We're only using 20% of our buying power. That's good. But we do need that theta now up to 63. So Rome wasn't built in a day. We don't have to do it in a day either. So this looks really good. Now let's see, can you buy U over here? Yeah, you can do U. We can do ABAT over here. Uh Here's the one I was worried about. What is this one, Randy? ARAF.
Yeah, ARAF
What is
is
that?
that's when I decided to consolidate while it was up yesterday. So I'm sort of strengthening my positions in the UUUU and the LAC and MP. ARAF.
LAC. Claude tells me that MP is like the really good one. That's the one that Claude likes.
So I like MP and LAC. I had bought them earlier in the year and they were really good for me because in my IRA right now, I've been like letting myself with 25% buy single stocks and then
Mhm.
just let them run for a month or two and get out and then I put half of the profit back into ETFs and then half I'll do the single stock. So earlier in the year, MP and LAC were just really good single stock picks. So I'm like sort of favoring those along with the UU for this now
Mhm.
because they seem to be pretty steadier. I mean, they all had that crazy like some of them had a 700 and 800% jump the last couple months. So I think you're just seeing like a good correction on all of those right now.
Yeah, you're seeing a healthy pullback now, which
Yeah,
may indicate it's a if I were going to get in, it may be a good time for me to do that.
definitely.
Hey, Brandy, will you do me a favor? I
Yes.
know what yours are, but will you kind of give me like the top five that you think, and let me look into the top five? I would like to own like five, maybe in my $10,000 portfolio.
Yeah, because I consolidated yesterday also while it was
Yeah,
up, and
but
I was actually
you had like 20 or something at
I
one
did.
point.
I was like I was enjoying watching them all. Yeah, to see what they did. So I was actually going to do a post today about my consolidation because it's right now I'm liking the UUUU, the MP, LAC, and I still am holding 10% of my ABAT because it's been decent, but then I really also like the UURAF, the core U
Now
core.
that's the one that I don't think that you can get in Tasty Trade. Let's say what
Okay.
was it? What was it again? UU.
It's UURAF.
Yeah. Now, sometimes I saw some people say that there, if you can't get them, that there's alternate symbols or something for some of these.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know what that is, but UURAF is not available in, and it's just not worth it for me to go through the
Sure.
hassle of opening that account in the thing. So, but yeah, I'd love to see what your top holdings were and look at it and see if we can't figure out some way to employ about $10,000 toward this, which I think it would be fun to watch.
Can you
For
say
sure.
And
Yeah,
all
I
those
feel really good
say all
about
those
the
again?
the four, the UUUU, the LAC, MP. Which one did I forget to say? Yeah, those would be my top three picks.
okay,
Say them again. ARAFF, is that one of them?
No, it's LAC
LAC.
and um,
MP.
MP and UUUU.
U.
I feel
It's
better
good
about
that,
those long term. I'm okay holding those, years.
and it's good to hear from Rare Earth Mark. I love
Yeah,
rare.
rarefied earmark.
I love rare earth Mark. I just love that. That sounds so you. Oh, and Mark wrote a really good review of the Graduate Millionaire, which was really good. And Brandy, thank you. I saw yours as well, which was very good.
Oh, thank you. You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your review. And then someone gave me a 3 star. I'm like, who did
What?
this? They gave me a 3 star,
Boo.
and then look, and didn't even say, "Here's why I gave it the 3 star." They just left it with a 3 star, which is like an average, and then didn't say anything about it. And I'm like, oh, come on. At least tell me where I could, if where I could improve. You know, I mean, it's my first novel. I mean, look
Right.
at me, y'all. I'm a redneck from Bowden, Georgia. I don't know anything about writing a book. I mean, it's my first book, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Give me a little.
Some people are going to always be haters.
Some people are always going to be haters. But Mark thinks that the book would be good. He thinks I need to go speak to the Vanderbilt School of Medicine to doctors because doctors don't know how to manage their finances.
That is very true.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing, Dr. G, I'm going to do my capstone project. You remember how you have to do that project in capstone? I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
teach financial literacy to some physician's assistant students that are graduating from UAB this term.
Oh, very nice. That's
But
good.
same reason, because medical professionals are notorious for not managing money well.
What I'm excited about is we're taking the Graduate Millionaire, and there's 18 chapters in there, and we're going to make 18 modules and make it available to high schools all across the country so that they can teach their high school students. And we're going to have 5 activities per module, and we're going to have a quiz per every module and all that kind of stuff. And it'll be a curriculum that high schools can use. And if they want to just say, we want to do this over 18 weeks, that'll handle a whole semester. Or if they say we want to do it in 18 days, they can do 18 days and just we'll make it wherever they can fit it to their needs. So I thought that's kind of cool.
I love that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. All right, y'all. So rare earth minerals. And now that my money's moved over, I got to get in it. I got to get in a little bit and play a little bit with this. Catch the fever. I read, Brandy, everything you post in the rare earth minerals in our thing. I still might be interested. Spreads the risk a little. What is STEM? SCTM. Let's see. What is that? Do you know what
That
that
is
is?
the ETF.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, when I was talking to Claude about it, Claude thought that this would be a good one. It's an ETF that has several of the companies in it, so it might be a good one too.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking to like hold these kind of main few positions and then just maybe add this as an ETF too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would give me 4 or 5. LAC, MP, SETM, UUUU will give me several to just play along with it. And that way I wouldn't be able to get like when Brandy becomes a billionaire heiress in Arizona, I wouldn't feel like I got left behind that much.
Oh my goodness.
We've all caught the fever. It's like seeing him go from 95,000 to 30 million, 37 million or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, that'll
Well,
be.
In my post today, I was gonna also write because there are a few penny, still a few because he blew up with some penny stocks early on too that
Yeah.
were and so I do have a few of those in here that I again play money like you said, but heck, it doesn't take many shares if one of those blows up for it to be something. So I'll post the ones I chose of those or today too.
And how's your Alabama one going? What's it called? WETM? What was it? What is it?
It was WWR. It's down right now. And I'm learning as we go, like a lot of these are not actually mining yet. So that's the other thing I've learned is that if they're not mining yet, they're a lot more volatile
Right.
um, than the ones that sort of are already actually mining. So yeah, it's down.
Because I thought about one day, I said, if they've got a mine in Alabama, I'm thinking about I could actually drive to the mine, and actually see what's going on,
You should. That would be amazing.
you know, and see what's happening there. You know,
Yeah.
see if it's in the garage of somebody's mama's basement or something, and or if it's an actual, something that's got tractors out doing things and would be neat to figure that out. And we've got
Absolutely.
enough people all over the country that we could say, well, such and such is in California. We could have Vicky to go and check out something in California, and
Yeah, that there's one in Arkansas too. That NAK is in Arkansas.
well, nobody's from Arkansas, so
Nobody's from Arkansas. Okay.
they may be. They may be. I drove through Arkansas. I was amazed at the number of plants and stuff that I saw. Anyway. All right,
Oh
y'all.
yeah.
I gotta go to a board meeting. I love all of you and hope to see y'all tomorrow. We'll talk some more rare earth minerals then. Bye, y'all.
Bye.